Hello, and welcome to Sound Of, where we explore the albums shaping music history and those destined to linger with us forever. Today, we're diving into Songs of a Lost World, The Cure's haunting return after a 16-year hiatus. Now, for me, I've always known about The Cure, but my real journey with them started in 1994 when I first heard Burn on the Crow soundtrack. It was like the world opened up. From that moment, I became enthralled with Robert Smith's style, the moody lyrics, the lush, sprawling soundscapes. But what hooked me the most was their mastery of long, atmospheric intros. They practically invented that for me. On Songs of a Lost World, it feels like The Cure has perfected it. Almost every track begins with these sweeping 2-minute lead-ins that set the tone, pulling you into their world before Smith even sings a single word. And then when he does, it's raw, emotional, and reflective. A soundtrack for endings. So grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's get gothic. The Cure, who's synonymous with gothic rock, has been a cultural icon since the late 70s. Known for their ability to balance mainstream success with underground credibility, the band has delivered classics like Just Like Heaven and Pictures of You, while cultivating a reputation as the ultimate torchbearers of melancholy. But Songs of a Lost World, which was released on November 1st, 2024, isn't just another record. It's their 14th studio album and marks a deeply personal chapter for Robert Smith. After losing both his parents and his brother in the years since their last album, Smith poured his grief into this project. As he described it, the album is a soundtrack for endings. This sense of finality seeps into every note, every lyric. With only 8 tracks spanning nearly 50 minutes, it's a dense, emotionally charged experience that explores mortality, memory, and the inevitable march of time. Let's talk themes a little bit, starting with loss. On I Can Never Say Goodbye, Smith lays bare the pain of losing his brother, singing, "Something wicked this way comes to steal away my brother's life." The lyrics feel like a direct conversation with grief, unvarnished and raw. Then there's Endsong, the 10-minute closer inspired by Smith's childhood memory of watching the Apollo 11 moon landing with his father. It captures a poignant mix of wonder and disappointment as Smith reflects on lost dreams. And I'm outside in the dark, staring at the blood-red moon, remembering the hopes and dreams I had, wondering what became of that boy. In All I Ever Am, the shift's focus to personal rumination, with Smith lamenting wasted days and wasted years, all the tears, all the fears. It's a meditation on regret and the futility of dwelling on the past, a theme that really resonates deeply as time passes. Now, despite its melancholic core, the album has its moments of tension and release. In Drone, No Drone, for instance, it features a jagged guitarist and driving percussions with lyrics that confess, "Down, down, down. Yeah, I'm pretty much done." As guitarist Reeves Gabriels injects the track with a gritty energy, offsetting the heaviness of the lyrics. The reception to Songs of a Lost World has been fascinating. Critics have drawn comparisons to Bowie's Black Star, noting its introspective tone and the weight of mortality that hangs over the record. While some listeners find the slow tempos challenging, others praise its emotional depth and cinematic quality. For fans, this album feels like a return to form, echoing the grandeur of Disintegration while carving out new territory. And commercially, it's a milestone. Songs of a Lost World debuted at number 1 in the US, a first for The Cure in their nearly 50-year career. This success speaks to the band's enduring relevance. In an era dominated by fleeting trends, The Cure remains a touchstone for those seeking music that lingers in the soul. As I listened to Songs of a Lost World, I couldn't help but reflect on my own brushes with loss and nostalgia. Robert Smith's lyrics have a way of cutting to the bone, and this album feels like his most vulnerable work yet. Lines like, "Don't tell me how you miss me. I could die tonight of a broken heart," from A Fragile Thing, remind us how closely love and pain are intertwined. So what about you out there? What did Songs of a Lost World evoke for you? Share your thoughts with us on social media or in the comments here. And if this episode resonated with you, be sure to stay tuned for next time as we delve into another landmark album. Until then, this is Danny signing off with the timeless words of Robert Smith. The further we go and the older we grow, the more we know, the less we show. Stay curious, stay tuned, and keep listening.